you have to have money to go with this, like anything else. I tell people all the time, and I'm very sincere about this, Coca. You know the way it is. You got $100,000 put into a money market account or any investment. What are you looking at? 2%, 7%, maybe if you're lucky. So on a low end, a money market account, 2% on 100 large. That's $2,000. You pay taxes on it. At least enough for a fucking Happy Meal. How much money did the government or the banks make off of your $100,000? God only knows. So for the guys that have money, that have discipline, it ain't for everybody. I'm telling you what, with that type of money, you can't get hurt unless you get stupid and bet 10,000 a game. If you're moving 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a game with that type of money behind you, you're guaranteed to make money as long as you stay disciplined. When I'm following guys that like the Philly Godfather and the whole group, one thing about me now, I'm more connected than I've ever been, Coco, because now I'm tracking some real sharp players. All those guys, you've had them on your show, the guys that were betting the big money behind Donaghy's games. You know, and they're very sharp. You know, people think you have to hit 80%, 70% to make money. You don't. Listen, and I throw this out to everybody, too. It's common sense. People are looking when they call me, hey, can I hit 70%? I can lie to you and say, yeah, but no. Listen, if you can hit 58%, you had a great year. You had a great year. And I'll just throw out some numbers, and I'm going to round them off on radio here. Say 60%. It's easy to follow, right, Lee? This goes to you, Lee.
Okay.
You play 500 games in a year, okay? And if you're in a position to say, or whatever you can afford, you bet $1,000 a game. That's it. People try to get 5,000, 10,000, and they get greedy. But if you bet consistently and you hit 60%, that's 300 wins and 200 losses. $1,000, you made 300,000. You lost $220,000 with the juice. You still made $80,000 just betting $1,000 a game. But it's not for everybody. Only 2% of the people have the moxie to do that, and they don't chase. You know, Coco, we know about the chase. And I've seen this. I've made millions at this shit, honestly, and I've lost millions too. But this is not for everybody. It's not for the squeamish. It's not for the compulsive guy, the guy that has addictive personalities. This shit will swallow you up. I talk to guys that paid service after service, and they always come back for more. I'd be talking to them. I'm like, so what went wrong? The guy started off good for me. He won his first 7 out of 8 games. Then he told me about a big game, about a couple of players that got food poisoning and fighting with the girlfriend, and one did cocaine last night, so this game's a lock. And I say, and? You bet it all on one? Yeah, I did. Well, whose fucking fault is that, you idiot? You fucking bet everything you made on one game. So I've heard it all. This is fucking no different than any other addiction. Worse, actually, because you can wipe out everything that you've made in your whole life in a matter of 3 hours. Drug addicts, alcoholics, they take time before they kill themselves. Gamblers are fucking worse than any addict out there. Take that to the bank.
Where do these people find you, Danny B?
Ooh, in Allentown, 266 South 33rd Street. I have 2 Miss 80 now. You can go to DannyWinsForYou.com, Coke. DannyWinsForYou.com. Check it out. You know, it's pretty simple. I got some podcasts up there and a radio show, and I got Big Lou. Before you cut me off, I got Big Lou, Issa. You've never met him, Coco, I don't think. Have you met Big Lou?
No, but Joey and you have told me stories about Big Lou. So.
And you know how Big Lou got a hold of me? Because he heard me on this podcast. Well, his friend, it's November. I just got done doing one of the church shows where we're talking about how we used to take down the drug dealers with Big Lou. So I see his name show up on my caller ID. Well, turns out his buddy's a fan in New Jersey. He hears us name dropping Big Lou. He says, hey, Lou, some guys have been talking about you robbing drug dealers and stuff. And so it turned out that he called me and we started reuniting. And he's a boxing promoter. You know, he's out there on Showtime. He's got a bunch of boxes out there. So, yeah, we've reunited, and he's got some good resources, too. He's good with the boxing. Very good with boxing, MMA, and soccer. So, yeah, you'll see a little bio of Big Lou up there, and it's not much, my website, Coke. I keep it simple, bro. I keep it very simple.
I will see you in New York, September 26th and 7th. Get ready to eat some fucking edibles, and your eyeballs are going to get ready to go.
Oh, no. I won't do it no more. Last time I was paralyzed. It was fucking, I told you, my fucking eyes, I went into a coma. My eyes were bleeding. People from the church were kind of trying to talk to me, and I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I can't see nothing right now.
I love you, Danny B.
But
Wins.
no, I love you too, Day League, man.
I'll call you later on, my brother.
Thanks for having me. Go get him, everybody out there, man. Thanks for tuning in. Cokes, thanks for having me.
Danny B. Wins. Don't fuck around. I love you, cocksucker.
I love you too, brother. See you soon, pal. Bye-bye.
Stay black. See, so if you're going to start your gambling this year, just get a little coach, a little help. I'm not saying to go overboard but if you want to try it, I offer this to you. So you just, a hypothesis is an educated fucking guess. That's all sports betting is sometimes, an educated guess. You know what I'm saying? Lee,
yeah.
How cute and stoned are you right now? You just sitting
It's okay. I'm
it's
stoned,
mild.
but it's mild.
Mild. It's a nice high. These are very nice. Let me give some shout outs. We got to talk about some shit here. My main man, Mike Trez. This is a special shout out, Sherman Jones, for hooking us up with Hit E-Cigs. Luke Denton, I love you, cocksucker. Jesse Fontaine, Greg Fuentes, Abel Bernal, and Moses Vasquez. I love you, cocksuckers. Some shout outs. I love when we have the late night guests. I love when it's a different avenue of opportunity for you people. I really love that you guys, Lee and I get to fucking bring different people in here. But they also, people, then they'll hit me up and go, Joe, you haven't given us your take or Lee's take on what's been going on. And I really wanted to get this out there today because my buddy Dean LaPrete, that I grew up with, who listens to the podcast, called me last week, and we had a good discussion about this, and we'll settle it. Facebook, social media has been covered with Robin Williams, and the death of Robin Williams, and it's very sad when anybody dies in any way, form. This is a little sad. It's closer to home for comedians and people who like movies and entertainment. And the general consensus are that comedians are dark people, and they have this and that. Listen, I could sit here and like everybody else, everybody became a fucking authority last week, I could sit here and tell you one thing. I've gone through a lot of little things, and I have gotten down on myself and gotten depressed about my situation. But I've done something about it. I don't know anything about depression. I don't know how it starts. It could be hereditary. I don't know if it's in your genes. I don't know. Whatever it is, my heart pours to you. It's just a different facet of our mind playing tricks on. It's a brain fart. We have anxieties, we have fears.